Today, I'm going to show you the best comp for every single trade in Merge Tactics. Each comp will have multiple traits because I don't want this video to be over 2 hours long and not every maxed out trait has a viable comp. Starting things off, the first comp is Max Electric Fire in Mage plus P.E.K.K.A. and Xe. Let's buy the Prince here. We do get a Goblin, so that's very good. We start with the double Goblins here and we should take the... Never mind, he has Clan. Dude, the Goblin's like low-key out-schmoving this guy. That's insane. We're still gonna lose though, because Clan is just actually busted. But we do get double Goblins, which is pretty good. Alright, I'll just go for the Prince here. The game plan obviously is just farm a bit early. Actually, can I 3-star this guy? I might be able to 3-star him, so I'm gonna keep him just for now. But yeah, this comp is very good because you have the Mage, which might turn them into a bunny if they don't have the Juggernaut. So the Juggernaut actually blocks the bunny, which is... I don't really think it should do that because it kind of makes the Mage trait useless in a lot of cases, but if it can actually get pulled off, it's very good. You have the Electric trait, of course, very good stuns, fire, very good DPS. And you have the Executioner to add the Thrower trait and the P.E.K.K.A. for the Ace as well. And that last card is a flex because all of the other traits are actually filled from those 6 cards. Let's buy the Dark Goblin here, and I think I'll... Does somebody else have the Prince? Nobody else has a Prince, so I could add this guy in and just try to go one more. Or, you know what? I could just buy the Baby Dragon, and we actually 3-star that. So I think that's a good move. We do get the Fire, or we get the Thrower trait, excuse me, from there as well. But I don't know if it's just you guys, but dude, I am completely stuffed right now. I'm not sure if you guys can tell from, like, the outer edges of my lips, but I just had 2 burritos, 2 tacos, a plate of pesto pasta from this really good Italian place nearby. I'm stuffed. I know a lot of you guys watch when you eat, so that's kind of what made me think of that. But anyways, let's buy the Wizard here. We actually have the Fire traits. That's very good. And I think I'll probably wait. Yeah, we should take this guy out pretty easily. He doesn't really have anything that good. We also have the Baby Dragon, so all we need is the Electric and I guess the P.E.K.K.A. and the Xe. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've always dealt with like weight problems. I know this is not related to the game, but I've always dealt with weight problems like since I was a kid. Like, I've always been the chubby kid in school, so obviously I don't want to be chubby. It's hard to not be chubby, especially when you have, like, a natural drive for food. I feel like some people just have more of a natural drive, me included, for food. So, that's obviously bad. Can we actually defeat him? We don't, unfortunately. Let's go for the machine here, though, and I think... Oh, let's buy the Executioner, actually. Upgrade that. Dark Goblin, or not that, whatever that guy's name is. And then I think I'll probably... try pivoting here. We're actually getting really good stuff here, which is good. I'll try going for that E-Wiz. Actually, 3-star that. That's really good. But I'm not getting what I need here, unfortunately. Alright, I'll put him in for now. And this is actually quite good. But I don't know why I'm not getting this E-Wiz. He has E-Giant. Nobody has the E-Wiz. Or anything else that I need. Like, I need the E-Giant and the E-Wiz and the P.E.K.K.A. But we have the 3-star Executioner. I don't know how we got this card first, but I guess we did. The Baby Dragon's going insane as well. And we are going to destroy him. Oh, we straight up got the E-Wiz there. Okay. But the reason, I'll explain why. The reason I indulged in so much food today. Hold on. Let me go for this P.E.K.K.A. Perfect. And I think, is that it? I think that's it. Oh, we need the E-Giant, bro. No, that's not it. There we go. That's it. Let's cycle here a little bit, upgrade him, and then I think what I will do here is... Yeah, see, exactly, this is what I mean. You just completely fill up everything, so we can buy the Baby Dragon, and I'll 3-star the Wizard there. I just needed to get something... Oh, we're facing the dead guy. But anyways, what I was explaining is, basically, I've tried so many diets, and I don't know if you guys can relate, but I've tried so many diets over the 19 years that I've been alive. Okay, maybe not the 19 years, but a lot of the years I've been alive. And I mean, I guess you could tell, like, some of them worked. I mean, I'm not lean, but some of them kind of work. Like, you can't really tell that I'm kind of chubby. I guess you could kind of tell, but let's go for the Goblin here. And then we just need to cycle. There was a 3-star Baby Dragon, so possibly we can get that. If we lose this game, though, that would be so tragic. I'll sell this guy. I kind of just want to cycle a little bit. Oh, that's where the 3-star Baby Dragon was. I don't think I really want to go for more than that, to be honest. I think I'll leave it up to fate. If we lose, but still a very powerful comp. But anyways, okay, the thing I really hate about my appearance is that my face takes all of the fat. It stores more fat. Like, my face stores fat first. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. Like, oh, some areas of your body will just store fat first, which is genetic. my face stores the fat first, which is bad because I don't have a lethal face card, bro. I need a lethal face card. But my face stores fat first, so my body is actually not like fat. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like fat, I guess, but I'm not lean either. But my body doesn't actually store that much fat. It's my face. We actually 3-star the E-Wiz, and we 2-star the baby dragon. This is actually perfect. But yeah, I guess maybe you could tell I'm a little bloated in the face, but that's the problem, because if I gain a little bit of weight, then my face doesn't look optimal, which is, I don't care about my body as much because you can just cover up with clothing, but the face is what everyone sees, which is bad. So I tried a lot of different diets in the past. The one that actually was most successful for me was counting calories. Counting calories always works, to be honest, because I mean, that's all weight loss is, calories in, calories out, but I guess it didn't. Actually, I did lose 20 kilograms, which is like 40 pounds from doing that. We actually got first, so GG's. All right, the next comp we have is Blasters, Brawler, Noble, and Undead. Let's buy the P.E.K.K.A here. P.E.K.K.A is always a phenomenal starting unit, and we should win. We have the 2-star barb, which is really good. But yeah, sorry, short tangent there. I've actually lost 20 kilograms from counting calories, so counting calories always works. By the way, if you guys are trying to lose weight, that's probably the first diet I would recommend, because, I mean, that's literally all it is. If you burn more calories than you consume, you'll lose weight. So mathematically it works, but for me, I know it works for a lot of people, but mentally it didn't really work out for me. Let's go for the XE. We actually get the double ace. That's pretty good for now. It didn't work for me mentally because, I mean, like, counting calories, basically it's the idea like, oh, today I have 1,600 calories to eat. And if I go over that, it's bad because then I go over the amount of calories well, if I eat more than 1,600, then I'll eat more than I burn, which is obviously bad because you're trying to lose weight. But for me, I always had that number in my head, like, oh, 1,600. Like, every time I ate a meal, I was like, oh, I have 800 left. Or when I got remotely hungry, I just thought like, oh shoot, I only have 600 left. Like, you see how it kind of consumes your mental? It's not very good mental wise. Let's go for the knight here though, and we actually do get the P.E.K.K.A. Let's go for the. I do just kind of want to grab these double goblins though, honestly, early on. We can sub in that goblin, or else we're kind of going to be screwed here. So let's grab the dark goblin, and we can upgrade him. He's a ranger, so that's good. Let's put in the prince here, and I'll replace him with the prince. So our comp is, okay, it's not the best, but we do have the goblin, so our economy is good, our HP is good. We're in a good spot. And basically, guys, this is the best comp in the game, I would say 100%, because it's just so versatile. It's so well-rounded. Your defense is good. Offense is amazing with that giant skeleton as well. And hopefully we actually kill the dark goblin. Unfortunately not, dude. Clan needs a nerf, man. What were they doing in these? Dude, the most recent balance changes, if you haven't seen my recent video, check that out. But what are they doing not nerfing like half of these traits they should be nerfing, bro? It's actually wild. Let's go for the bandit. The bandit also got a buff. I think this is actually fine though. Let's put in the spirit goblin for the thrower trait, and I think this should be fine. Actually, we are up against a dead guy, so I low-key could have greeted for the 4/4 goblins, but that's okay. But yeah, anyways, it didn't work for me, so I did lose weight, but it's like I don't want to live my entire life just obsessing over calories, you know. So I'm trying this. I just recently started this other diet where I basically allow myself to eat as much as I want, but only healthy food, or at least for the most part. Let's sell this prince here, get this Valkyrie. Let's go for this knight, I would say, and let's go for the goblin. We can maybe 3-star the goblin in the next round, I would say. This comp is okay for now. Yeah, we have double of everything, so this should be fine. We have like 5 traits, which is not bad. For now, we're kind of easing into it. That's kind of always what you want to do with Loong. You kind of just have to farm early on and then maybe slowly start to pivot like that. We already have, I guess, 3 cards. We have 2 Juggernauts and an Executioner, so that's obviously very good. Our Executioner is going to go crazy. Maybe even take out another card. Unfortunately, though, his Baby Dragon's also going insane. Hopefully, our Dark Goblin, it's not going to take him out, but we're in an okay spot, I guess. All right, let's go for this Mega Knight here. And we kind of need to lock in, so that's exactly what we needed here. We could upgrade and sell this Valkyrie. I don't need him anymore, so we kind of need to go insane here. Let's grab the Musketeer if we can. Musketeer, perfect. Upgrade him. And now I just need one more Juggernaut and we'll be good. Yeah, I'll just buy the... I'll just get the Valkyrie there, I would say. And I think this is actually quite good. I don't really think I need to force anything else. However, I will say this guy's comp is actually pretty good. So this is kind of what I worry about. He does have the Assassins, which I guess I didn't really notice earlier because, like, who runs the bandit, right? Like, nobody really runs the bandit. Hopefully our giant skeleton gets a good bomb off. Dude, I feel like the bandit is actually kind of improved here. I'm not gonna lie. And are we actually gonna win? I thought this guy's 3-star Dark Goblin would shred us, but I guess we're gonna survive. Yeah, the Mega Knight gets a good stone. We actually won. Okay, I'll take that. That was not an overreaction. I didn't expect us to win that. I'll sell the... We actually 3-starred the Giant Skeleton. That's actually gonna be huge. Upgrade the Valk. That should be pretty good, I would say, for now. We should be... Yeah, we should win this as well. Let's put in the... Yeah, I guess we could go clan for the archer, but I did start this recent diet where I basically eat as much as I want, but healthy food. That's why I ate the burrito, the tacos. I feel like Mexican is always just healthy. Like, it's relatively healthy food. It's just... Right? It's just, vegetables, meat, some carbs. I feel like is pretty good for the gym. So that's what I did. And I think it's kind of my logic here is that, oh, if I eat a lot of healthy food, then like over time, like if I just allow myself to eat quote unquote anything, then, oh, my body will just learn to accept that and be like, oh, I can just eat whatever I want. And I'll learn to just crave feeling good, because after I eat good stuff, and like a good amount, I'll feel like my body will actually feel good physically. So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. We'll see how that goes, though. I'll update you. Something similar to that kind of did work for me in the past. I think I'll sell him. I kind of just want to keep going. Maybe 3-star that Valkyrie exactly like that. And I'll probably go for this Spear Goblin here. And as you can see, this is an extremely powerful comp. This is why this is the best comp in the game, in my opinion. Because, I mean, look how balanced this team is. You have your Giant Skeleton, instantly shreds half the team, half the HP at least. Your rangers are your blasters are very good. The only problem is the elixir lung, you won't generate as much elixir. That's the problem. So this guy is kind of outdoing me with his levels, perhaps. That's the only flaw, I guess you could say. With this comp, especially when you're against rangers, that's the only comp that can actually out firepower you in a way. So that's the only flaw. But when you have the Spirit Empress and we're in that meta, this comp absolutely blows. Our third comp is for Clan, Avenger, and Undead. Let's go for the Dark Goblin here. Hopefully get a second Goblin. That'd be very nice. Do I want to sell this and risk it? That is a good question. I would say no. Let's not do that. Perfect! And that actually works out. Okay, so we do get the Double Goblin. That's so good. Double Goblin, that's the best start you guys want to see. We're actually getting pretty good starts, I'll say. I'm recording this back to back, so... Like, I'm not, like, cutting out any games as of now, which is very good. We have our third game in, and we have a good start. So let's upgrade this Dark Goblin next. And this comp is very good. Obviously, full clan, I've mentioned a few times. Very strong trait, very powerful trait. Let's go for the Musketeer. I would say go for the Musketeer. We get that double throw trait and the Noble as well. But it's a very good trait because you have that heal. And especially, this guy's probably going to shred us early on because the clan heal is super good. You also have the Witch Spawn Skeletons Bees, and is annoying as heck. And you have the Dark Goblin as that added ranger, and you get a lot of Dark Goblins, so that's pretty good. But anyways, guys, hopefully we actually take the round. But yeah, I've tried something in the past. I'll explain all my interesting diets to you guys, because I think this is pretty interesting. One of the diets I tried before, and this is terrible, do not do this to you guys, or do not do this to your bodies. I basically went full calories. Like, I did not care about my health at all. For the longest time, my body craved the wrong foods, which is not good. Let's just chill out here. This is the thing with the Lung. Like, the Lung is just so chill. Like, I don't need to sweat with the Empress. Like, I could cut out all these parts, but, like, I don't really want to be honest. Like, that's kind of what I've been trying to do lately. Just get to the points of the game, cut out all the unnecessary parts. But I kind of like that's one of the things I like most about like making videos, just talking to the audience, even if that's maybe not optimal for views. Like, especially if some newcomers are like, dude, like, just talk about the game, bro. Like, who the heck are you, man? Like, yeah, it might be not optimal for the views, but like, I enjoy it, so it's just what I'm gonna do, right? It's my channel, my rules, right? Let's buy the princess here, and I just need to farm a bit more. That's perfect, actually. That's amazing. Let's go for the Spear Goblin. Maybe 3-star. Yeah, I think I'll just stay here, though, for now. Honestly, this is actually a pretty decent spot. You know what? I could maybe risk it and go for an archer. I don't think we're going to lose much. That's fine. But I did try a weird diet last year. So last year, I was in the dorm, freshman year of college, and the dining hall had all sorts of food, and my dining hall was actually really terrible. Like, the food is god-awful, but there's one thing I don't want to say perfected, but they did pretty damn well, which is their desserts were like top notch. They had like cookies and ice cream and like different pastries. Like, their desserts were fire, but the rest of their food was terrible. The chicken was god awful. The breakfast is okay. They made some pretty good omelets, but everything else was just terrible. Like it was just repulsive, that sort of thing. So I think we have decent amount of elixir now, so we could try to cycle a little bit. Honestly, I am willing to do that. We're just gonna keep cycling a little bit, and hopefully actually get cards that I need. Like the Valkyrie is what I need. Archer is also what I need. I'll sell him. The Queen is also what I need. I need the Barbarian now if possible. Do we get that? We don't get that. So for now, I'll probably just keep this and we should be fine. But yeah. So the dining hall food is terrible except for the sweet. So of course you already know what I went to. I have a huge sweet tooth. So every time I ate at the dining hall, a lot of times I would just try to eat relatively healthy, like get some chicken. This was last year, like some chicken, some vegetables, try to eat healthy, and then at the end of each meal, I would say, "Oh, let's grab a dessert." Like I would try to stay away from that, but at the end of each meal, I was like, I just can't. I gotta eat the dessert, so that's what I did. And okay, we need the skeleton king here. The knight's actually fine as well. So you actually, well, I need the witch as well. Hold on, I do need the skeleton king. That's perfect. And if we could grab the witch, that would be very nice. If we could get the witcher. Okay, witch. So this is perfect. This is the exact comp you want to run, and we should be able to take out this guy. Look at the traits we have. We have 5 good traits here, guys. This is actually gonna destroy. I would sort of be like, oh, let's just try to eat healthy, but I would try to stay away from the sweets. But at the end of each meal, I was like, you know, let's grab one donut. But at the end of that, I was like, okay, well, I'm actually kind of gaining weight because I was like, oh, imagine I was already eating like 1,000 calories from the regular meals, and then after that, in addition, I was like, oh, I was adding a dessert at the end, so it was sort of like I was trying to avoid my cravings, but at the end of the day, I would cave in. So I was kind of stuffing myself with like other food, but at the end of the day, I would still eat what I was trying to avoid. So you can kind of see how that was inefficient. Like, oh, I would end up eating the calories either way. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stop like trying to restrict myself, and I'll just go for the sweet. So instead of actually having a regular diet, I kind of just ate like whatever. Like I just ate like the cookies and ice cream. I was like, you know, a lot of meals I just straight up skip the regular food, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna grab like a donut or some ice cream. I was like, screw this, I'm not gonna care about my weight, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. And believe it or not, like I ate straight up ice cream and donuts for like a week or two straight, and I actually lost weight, like because we're also just got another first. I'm insane. All right, guys, the 4th comp is Juggernaut and Assassins. So let's go grab the prince here, and I think I'll leave it for the clear mind. I would say I think we should just not risk it. I could buy the goblin, maybe get another goblin, but I think this is good. But anyways, what I was saying is, I would basically, the reason I think I lost weight is because I would literally just eat what I wanted, and if I got the food I actually wanted, like if I just directly consumed what I wanted, then after that I would not have any additional cravings. So basically just eating the bare minimum to satisfy my cravings, and it actually worked. So that's when I was like, oh wait, actually counting calories is not the only solution. You could kind of just give your body what it wants, sort of. Let's sell the prince here and go for this goblin. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Let's use the clear mind one more time just to get that elixir. I think it's worth it. Especially because we're the Loong and we're broke. We don't generate much elixirs. I think this is pretty good. But that's essentially what I tried and it worked. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do this time. That's when I realized that you shouldn't always just like, I guess, try to eat healthy. Like you should eat what your body craves. Like you shouldn't really, I guess, not try to always eat healthy 100%. There's a good like 80% clean food, 20% rule, which is like, oh, you should try to get 80% of your food from like whole foods, clean food, and then 20% can kind of be like your fun foods that aren't exactly the healthiest. That's when I realized, oh, okay, you shouldn't actually just try to straight up avoid all of your cravings, because then you'll just cave and I don't want to say relapse, but you'll just cave and just eat what's bad, right? What are we trying? Okay, assassins. Let's go for the. Honestly, I don't really see a point in me selling this right now. I think we'll take the clear mind one more time. We're getting a lot of elixir and we have a strong comp. I think this is pretty good. But that's when I realized. So I was like, okay, well, I know a lot of people, what works for them is they always eat healthy food, but it works out for them. They don't even count their calories. That's like what this one influencer said on Instagram. I know you shouldn't trust everything influencers say, but I think that's low-key a valid answer. So I was like, okay, let me give that a try. This is day 3 of doing that. I don't know. I've just been consuming a lot of food, to be honest, but I don't exactly. I'm not craving unhealthy food, so that's that at least. Let's go for the machine here. Try to get our 4 Juggernauts. I need the knight, dude. The knight would just be a game changer. We actually get the knight. So okay, we have 4 Juggernauts. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. How did he get that? What? This man is a 3-star P.E.K.K.A. and a 3-star Goblin. How did my guy get that? I thought I got a love elixir, dude. I tanked like 3 rounds for elixir, and this guy has this? Hello? That's actually tragic. Can we at least survive this round, please? At least take this guy out. Okay, we're actually doing a good job. The Goblin Machine... Wait, we're gonna win. Dude, the Goblin Machine stuns are actually not even bad. Like, or the missiles. The missiles don't stun anymore, but the damage, as you guys saw, actually was still really good. We actually maxed that guy out. Kind of makes me want to go for the Rangers in this case, but you know, that's not what we're here for, folks. So I will probably, yeah, we can pivot right here because our opponent here is broke. Let's go for the GK, and I need a Goblin here. If we can get that, that'd be very good. Or anything else, really. The Ghost actually works pretty well, too, I'll say. The Ghost also works well. Let's summon the Ghost here, and we are going to get the Assassins, and we have a little Archer for the clan, so not too bad. Our Golden Knight is going to go in. The only problem, I'd say, with running this comp, which is kind of why it's a bit lower on the list, is because this is a more expensive comp, and with the Elixir Loon, you're obviously not going to be able to generate as much Elixir. However, the one plus, as you guys have just seen, is that the Assassins actually are more effective against the Loon, because Loon comps tend to have more emphasis on the backline, as you guys just saw there, because a lot of Loon players run the Dark Goblin, right? And the Dark Goblin and Rangers, very backline heavy. That's the one plus side. I think we can just go for Clan here, because I'm actually going to sell the Ghost, I would say. I'm going to go for Clan just because our Valkyrie is Clan, so I don't think this is actually a bad play. We can go for the Bandit as well, and I'll probably just try to cycle a little bit more. Let's go for the Golden Knight, and maybe we're able to 3-star in the next round or so, but we are going to do pretty well here. Our Golden Knight is, unfortunately, he's going to land on the P.E.K.K.A, the big beefy P.E.K.K.A, unfortunately. But, I don't know, like, we might still be able to clutch. I actually don't think so. I'm going to have to do a last-minute pivot if we even survive this. That's the case. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to survive, but that's the Assassin comp. The final comp is Rangers and Dart Goblin, the comp y'all have been waiting for. Let's go for the Prince here, and I think we'll just chill. But the idea with this comp is you want to run double Rangers, the Dart Goblin and the Archer. The Dart Goblin you'll probably get a lot of from using the Elixir Loon and the Goblins trait. You go for the Goblins early, upgrade that Dart Goblin, and you have 2 Juggernauts. And the last 2 cards... Well, I guess the last 3 cards with the Loon can be flexed, so you can either go 4 Juggernauts plus 1 other thing. We actually won this round. Okay, that's really good, because we had a Prince and an Archer, which is 2 less Elixir than his comp had, so that's very surprising. Let's go for the Knight? I would actually just go for the Knight there. I feel like the Goblin Machine is just too expensive. Anyways, though, we should be able to take this guy out very easily. And he has 3 Goblins, so fortunate for him, I guess. Our Archer, our big Archer is actually kind of coming in clutch, though. But I believe this comp is probably one of the strongest because Rangers are obviously very good. The Goblin buff is actually insane. Now you can basically farm infinite Dark Goblins, which I don't know if that was the best choice, because that just makes everybody run the Dark Goblin. It's kind of a brain-dead meta right now, I won't lie. Let's upgrade the Knight here. Upgrade the Archer as well. Try to go for double Goblins if we can. I'll probably risk this and go for... Yeah, I'll go for the... We get 2 traits out of this, so I think this is definitely the right play. And I'll probably just sub this guy in last second. But yeah, let's sub in the Ghost here. Assassin, double Assassin up. We're probably going to lose, but we're not going to take too much damage, guys. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard about this game, but I've been playing this game called Dispatch lately. I just started, and dang, it is a good game. I didn't know, like... I guess I've always been interested in those, like... It's a choice-based game. It's about superheroes. It's very interesting. Basically how it is, it's sort of like Minecraft story mode. It's where you make choices for the protagonists and they do stuff and they remember the decisions. It's actually such a good game. I would definitely recommend it. Our comp surprisingly is actually kind of good right now. But basically, it's about this superhero guy. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but it's about this superhero who kind of retires somewhat, and then he comes back, and you make a series of decisions that affects like his life. I guess it's a very interesting game. I'd definitely recommend it. I was so addicted. I was supposed to do this group project for my college course. I'm the L group member, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the L group member for this, but I was supposed to do my part. I'm supposed to do it by tonight. I'm recording this video late at night, but I've been playing Dispatch for the last like 5 hours before I recorded this video, so kind of addicted, low-key, but it's a good game, man. Like, it is what it is, bro. If it's a good game, it's a good game. Like, you can't blame me for that. Let's try selling these guys, and let's... Okay. Dude, all of our opponents have the Rangers, though. Should we try going Skelly Drags? I might have to go Skelly Drags. I've been wanting to try out Skeleton Dragons. I won't lie, though. Because they recently got a buff. And I'm trying to give them I'm trying to give them a chance, if you guys get what I mean. So let's do that for now. And I think we'll be in a good spot. This guy's comp is not too good. But to be fair, ours isn't very good as well. We do out-level him. But the problem is, and this is the reason Rangers are so good. If this guy's Rangers ramp up, let's see how much damage the Goblin Machine does. It actually does quite a lot of damage. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Do we take him out? Or does the hologram... Oh, actually, it's fine. We don't take him out, but we do get at least 3rd place, and this guy loses. He just died, so a few more Dark Goblins should be added to the pool, which I probably will go for. Let's save these 2 guys, the Knight and that dude. I guess we can go Machine here. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's go Archer as well, and I'm trying to cycle to a Dark Goblin. Very good. We could try to farm those up with our Goblin trait, I would say. Upgrade him again, so that's actually pretty good. We're in a good spot here. Let's go for the Princess as well. And we have 3 Rangers, and we actually have Noble as well. I'll probably just leave in the Valkyrie, to be honest. Like, it's a good card, so I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with that. I usually do cut out, like, the really bad losses, like, which usually happen when we just don't get any merges in the start, because I don't feel like those are very helpful, but we've actually won every single game today, which is very good. Let's try to go for... Okay, we actually maxed out the Machine. I think we could actually get the Dark Goblin here per chance. We might actually end up going for the 4 Rangers here. I'll sell him, I would say. And I'll actually sell him again. I kind of just want to cycle a little bit here. Let's sell the Baby Dragon. And maybe we can go for the 4-4 Rangers. I feel like that could honestly be the play here. So let's try cycling for that Princess if we can. We did get the Princess there, but I kind of wanted to get that merge instead. So I think this is fine for now. Unfortunately, nothing too crazy, but we have 2-star Spirit Goblins. At that case, it's not the worst. We can maybe go for that 3-star Dark Goblin as well, but here you guys have it. A very flexible comp. 2 Rangers. You could add in 4-4 Rangers. You could do 4-4 Juggernauts. Very flexible comp here. Unfortunately, we are going to lose, but that is the final best comp for the Rangers and Goblin trait.